Welcome back, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. On this channel, we talk about different things that can affect our mental health. It can be anything that makes you feel otherwise because we are made up to be happy people, very joyful, but sometimes this doesn't happen because of different things that may be happening in our life. It can be having illness, it can be having living in a space where you're not happy with. So it can be anything that makes you feel otherwise. And also we talk about on how we can manage how we feel every single day so that we don't get fully affected with what's going on around us. But before we go ahead, I would like to welcome Lisra. Lisra, how are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm grateful.
That's good. Thank you so much. Also, we just say welcome to you. And if you are new here and you have not subscribed, please do subscribe so that you don't miss out all the discussion we put here on every single week. Today's topic is about gratitude. So I'll be reading down what I've put down, what is the meaning of gratitude. One simple way to feel gratitude is by reflecting on the small things, every moment that brings joy or comfort. For example, after a long day, you might feel grateful for something as simple as a warm meal. As you sit down to eat, pause for a moment and appreciate the food in front of you, the effort it took to prepare it, and the nourishment it provides. You might also feel gratitude for the person who made the meal or for the opportunity to share with the loved ones. This mindful reflection on the positive aspects of the moment fosters a genuine sense of appreciation, helping you experience and feel gratitude more deeply. So, Risra, let's start with you. How do you make sure that you feel gratitude every single day? What kind of things do you do?
Okay, so for me, feeling of gratitude to me, it's a way of life. Although the dictionary mentioned as a feeling, but to me, it's deeper than a feeling. It's being thankful and appreciated for everything that is meaningful and valuable to you in life. And the things which are valuable to me and meaningful to me are the things that money can't buy. So therefore, I would choose the air that I breathe over a Ferrari.
Oh, that's so
because
beautiful.
because the air that I breathe, it comes naturally. I don't have to pay for it. It comes and gives me life. Whereas the Ferrari could be end up written off for something. And then I don't want to be ungrateful by getting upset because something that is temporary gets destroyed. So for me, I feel grateful for the things which are everlasting, which have no end.
Oh my goodness, Risra. You just I feel like I'm gonna cry right now because those words are so beautiful, so beautiful. They just swarmed up my heart. Honestly, sometimes we do have so much complaining to make, but also acknowledging that you are able to verbalize how you are feeling. It's you should feel grateful. Only knowing that you just wake up when some other people have slept and they didn't manage to wake up. You should feel grateful just for that. Seeing yourself rise up from your bed, able to stand up. Some people, they end up not being able to stand up, although they realize they're awake. So there are so
Yeah.
many things really we should be very grateful for. For me, I don't know how to explain because it's beyond of what I think because if you have not started being grateful for everything, I think it's very important that you start now. There are so much things that are happening in your life. Forget about the job you are doing. Forget about the physical health you have. Forget about mental health you have. Forget about all these things. All of these, they're just additional. But before you could even think about it, about all those kind of things, you should be grateful first because you are able to think about something and you are cautious enough to know that your life is not on that state that you would love to. Isra, do you want to say something?
Well, I was thinking about people with mental health problems, that sometimes we focus so much on the fact that you have a mental illness. Why don't you think about the things that you have apart from the mental illness? Okay, so you might have a hobby which you might have swept on the carpet because of your mental illness. But if you could probably sing and make joy to somebody's heart. You probably love nature, could plant things and they will grow. And those are the things you should be grateful for. Some people, yes, you might have a mental illness, but it does not define who you are as a person. You are a person first, and then the illness comes on top of the person.
Very true.
So you are not the illness. The illness is a temporary thing. It just happened to you. For example, I have spinocerebellar ataxia. That disorder does not define me. First, I'm a person who has the disorder. I am not the disorder. And I know that a lot of people with mental illness, for example, or even physical health, they might say that I'm diabetic, I'm hypertensive, I'm epileptic. Are you really? No, you're not. You're none of them. You're a person with diabetes. You're a person with high blood pressure. You're a person with epilepsy. So you must separate yourself from the disease, and then you will appreciate yourself, because the disease is a temporary thing. It just happens to us while we're in the body. But we are infinite beings who were having a human experience. So this is the house in which we live. Sometimes the houses get burned, houses get turbines, houses get mold, and we can say the disease is like the mold, the termites, the broken taps and everything that happens. But the person is inside that house is you, and that's the person you should appreciate and be thankful for and consider valuable and meaningful, because that's what matters. Not the fact that we have a physical house which we need to take care of. Yes, but things happen that is beyond our control. So from now on, you will focus on the person within that body, and don't focus on the body, because sometimes we get body dysmorphia. Whereas you look in the mirror and you see a deformed person. You might see a fat person. What you see is what you want to see. If you see beyond the house that you're temporarily housed in, then you will see yourself, that beautiful, perfect person, that spirit, that energy, that vibration. And that is what you should be grateful for.
We are in control of these things. These things, they don't have control over us. For example, I was talking to this lady that I'm working with currently. So she's got some physical health issues, but she still goes to work. She was telling me that she doesn't like her house. I asked her, what is wrong with the house? She said, well, everything is wrong. The kitchen needs to be fixed. The sink needs to be fixed. The outside needs to be fixed. And then I asked her, so what are you ready to do? What are you going to do about it? And she said, I think I'm going to just renovate outside and inside. I said, well, you already have the answer of what you're going to do. So why don't you look forward to that answer when it comes to life? Because that's the biggest motivation. You've got an issue here, and you already know what you're going to do about it. I think that's the best things you can ever do. You're already in control of this situation. Don't let things affect on how you should feel. Don't let the small situation affect on how you feel. Just feel grateful. The problems, they will be always there. So if you let the problems sink in you, and then you're like, okay, that's it. I've got problems. Here you go, developing depression, developing this. You shouldn't. Those problems are there. And sometimes, most of the time, we compare ourselves, thinking like, okay, My neighbor have a beautiful home. My neighbor have a beautiful car. My neighbor have beautiful children. All those kind of things to trying to compare yourself. If you can take 1 single minute and stop comparing yourself, is the best thing you can ever do. If your neighbor has a beautiful home at the moment, that is their turn. Your turn is yet to come. When you're ready to create, your turn is ready to come. So try to focus on yourself first. Just ignore all the background noises. Just look at yourself inside. What can you do to make yourself feel gratitude, feel happy? Risra, do you want to say something?
Yes, in regards to the house that she mentioned, because I remembered a scenario. I was helping one of the patients, and she had just moved home, moved away from her family, and because she couldn't afford the house that she was living in anymore, and she was going through a depression. She said, "Oh, the house doesn't feel like home." She doesn't know how to make it feel like home or anything. But the problem was her. She was sad. She wasn't grateful for anything that she had. So what I just started telling her to journal her feelings every day, write at least 2 things that she's grateful for. And at the end of the week, just repeat them to herself. So that's what she did every day. She started writing at least 2 things that she's grateful for. To anything, your hands, your feet, the fact that you can walk, anything. And by the end of the session, which was about 8 sessions, she was renovating the house. She got a lodger. The house felt like home because her mood has improved. So therefore, the things around has improved. The grandchildren who didn't want to come by her, they want to stay with her on the weekends. They didn't want to rush home. Her son was visiting again. So she was very happy again. She called her friends when she felt lonely or anything, or she felt like calling someone. So life started to improve. She said, Lystra, she said, the gratitude is what did it.
That's good. That's good.
And then I knew, then it dawned on me how powerful gratitude is for our mental health.
I know that. I think for me, as I said, I start with just that micro small things that happens to you or to me. When I'm able right now to communicate with you and you are able to listen to me, and also the fact that I wake up and I'm able to say, okay, today I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then at the end of the day, I'm realizing, although maybe I may not achieve everything I've put it down to achieve, but at least I've managed 1 or 2. So just feeling that gratitude, feeling grateful that you are here, you can hear, you can smell, you can listen, you are able to move your body. If it's arms, it may be not the legs. So whatever is happening to you, only is knowing that you are able to breathe, as you said, Risra, the air that we don't buy, we don't pay the cost of it. I don't even know if we're being charged. I don't think we afford that, so that only can really make you feel like, I'm so thankful for another day. I'm so thankful I'm here. I'm so thankful for I've got this shelter. It can be small, it can be bigger, whatever space you have. I'm so grateful that I've got a clothes to wear. I remember when I was about 10, 11, I was in one dress for more than a year. Dress only one single dress without changing it for more than a year. But every single day I felt so strong. I felt like things are going to happen for me. I feel like the life is going to change. I didn't see the way that life is going to change, but I was strongly believing that my life is going to change. I don't know when, but the life will change. And really, the life changed. So it doesn't matter, what you have at the moment. That is your season. Very soon you're going to have another season. And very soon you're going to have another season. What I only want from you to do is just feeling grateful that you are here, and also being grateful that you are able to wake up, you are able to chew the food. There are people who cannot chew the food. There are people who cannot swallow the water. There are people who are just on a tube. Tube are the one feeding them. But for you, you are here able to, even if you are that person who is on a tube or you are not on a tube, you still can hear me talk. You have a reason to feel gratitude for every single thing that are happening in your life. Because where you are at the moment, you are there for a reason. If you are listening to this, you're listening to this for a reason. Start feeling grateful. Start feeling yourself happy, because no one else will make you feel grateful. No one will make you feel happy. No one will make you feel appreciating things. You're the one who need to start doing this for you, so that your mind, your soul, your body can all coordinate and have this super feeling that you're not only who you are, but you are extraordinary human being.
So thank you, Consolee, for such a brilliant explanation. And remember to subscribe. We love to hear your comments. We'd love to. And press the notification bell if you want to get more videos. We're always welcome to have you have a chat with us and let us know if you want us to go live, so that you can be involved in the conversation. So thank you for everyone for viewing this video and for learning, because gratefulness is also learning from past experiences. Anything that will make your life happier and anything that will improve your relationship with yourself and others. So
yeah, thank you so much for feeling grateful. Thank you so much for taking care for yourself, because no one else is going to do this for you. Just you taking care of, being in charge of everything that is happening to you. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video.